Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to our next exciting guest show here on the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Festival 2021. We've just had the professionals who did a fantastic show. Later on tonight, in this jam-packed evening, we will also have Improv Chattanooga. But now we're very excited to have these guys have got their own monthly show with Highwire Improv. This is the British American Experience. The stage is now yours.
And I say neither, either, and neither. Let's call the whole thing off. Yes, you like potato, I like potato, you like...
Hi everyone.
Hello.
We are the British American Experience. And we're really, really excited to be here tonight. We're going to introduce our whole cast in a minute, but before we do that, we're going to ask you for some suggestions for later. So if you could pop them in the chat for us, that would be amazing. Brian, what do we need?
Yes, hi Sarah. It's so good to see you.
You too.
We need a couple of things. We need some traditional American and British gathering places. So places where our scene might be set. So something that you think of America or Britain. Also, can you give us some questions you might have about British or American culture or language? We'll be using them in long form sets later in the show, but just something that has been just bothering you about one of these two great nations.
Yeah, we like to think of ourselves as like the cultural ambassadors for both of our countries.
Yeah.
And that's always our disclaimer. We're like, we know stuff that we know. We don't know everything.
No.
Yeah.
But we're gonna learn. We're gonna try and learn everything in the next 50 seconds.
Totally. So with that, let's bring our casts on. So could I please bring the British cast on? Thank you. Oh, hello. Lovely to see you. And here we have Julie.
Awfully nice weather for it.
Isn't it? Thank you, Julie. Thank you. And we also have Dan.
This show available on YouTube, Facebook, and as a commemorative collection of stamps from the Royal Mail.
And we have Brendan.
Or tea, Vicar.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you. And we have Vanessa.
Move along, nothing to see here.
Yep. And we have Fiona.
Oh, hello.
And I'm Sarah. Call blimey governor, don't get many of them to the pound. Ryan, let's bring on the American cast. You're on mute, by the way.
Oh, sorry. Can we please get the Americans out here to unmute themselves like I was unable to? First, we have David.
Giddy up.
And then we have Jeff.
Yeehaw.
And we're going to bring it home with Jess.
Hey, y'all.
So American. So our very first scene is going to be a game we call the translation game. So we are going to do a very typically American scene in what we hope would be a very typically American setting. And then I'm going to ask some of the British cast to come on and seamlessly translate that into a British setting. And then we're going to do the other version of it. So I wonder, David, do we have suggestions? Oh, we do. Amazing. So our first suggestion is amusement park. So we're going to see a scene set in an American amusement park with Jeff and David. Thank you.
140 pounds. 140.
This isn't a guess your weight station. This you just throw the ring on the milk jug.
Ah, damn it.
I mean,
ring is probably less than a pound.
That's very accurate, but not really the point of this game. For $3, you get 5 rings. The rings just barely fit over the top of the milk jugs, and it's nearly impossible to actually accomplish. So basically, if you just want to give me $3, we can go about our day.
Oh, okay. I notice you have actually pretty defined arms, so I'm upping your weight to 145. Muscle, obviously. And here's $3.
It's very kind. I appreciate appreciate the well wishes but again, I'm just a college kid with a summer job, ripping off unsuspecting amusement park goers.
Scene. Thank you. I learned a lot. Let's see the British translation of that. So let's have Dan and Vanessa. Thank you.
537.
Well, that's a big guess. Not quite right, I'm afraid, because this isn't a tombola. This is a hook a duck stall.
Right.
The aim is that we give you this pole. You try and hook the ducks, whose hooks are much bigger than the little round thing on the end of your pole. So it's always impossible to get. But if you do hook the big duck, then you get the big prize.
Oh. All right. Yeah. I'll play.
Okay. Well, there is literally nothing else to do at this British Fun Fair, so...
No, well, all the goldfish were taken, so...
I'm afraid, yes, that was an unfortunate mishap with the goldfish.
Yeah, don't put it next to the archery stand.
Well, I'm not in charge of planning. I'm just a university kid who's here to fleece punters trying to hook a duck.
And see. Thank you so much, you two. Let's now do this in reverse. So let's get... Who am I getting? There we go. They know what they're doing. Fiona and I can't see my running to Julie. So we're going to do a traditionally British setting for you. Mm-hmm. I've got a suggestion of diner, which I feel is quite American. So let's go Greasy Spoon instead.
Right.
Greasy Spoon Cafe.
Okay.
Oh, nothing better when you've been on the building site than having a massive full English.
No worries. What do you want, Brian? What do you want?
Oh, I think I'll just have a small one. So maybe 3 sausages, 2 bacon, bubble and squeak, 7 fried eggs, and and some fried bread, please.
Fried bread, yeah. So 2 full English breakfasts. I can get that.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. No fried bread because my cholesterol's a bit high.
You're right. Yeah. Do the same for me. It says it's a meal deal. Do you want a beer with it? Do you want water? What do you want? Mate?
Oh, I want a vat of tea that's so strong you can stand your spoon up in it.
All right. Easy. Oh, that's come to £5 for both of us. That's amazing. That's
amazing, isn't it? Just brilliant. Such value.
Such value for British pubs for British people. That's what I say. And British breakfast and everything like that. It'd be great.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I tell you what.
What?
It's quite late for breakfast, so maybe if we throw in a steak and kidney pudding as well.
Oh, I see what you think. We get side of chips.
Scene before it gets really wrong. Come on. And let's have our 2 American performers on to reenact this. So let's have Brian and Jess. Thank you.
What do you want?
Oh, I hadn't looked in the menu yet. Sorry, I was checking in on Facebook and then I'm still on Foursquare. I'm the only person left on there, so I was checking in there, and I was taking a picture to send. I'll just take page 8.
Want the whole page, sir?
Yeah, you look annoyed, and I figure I'll just get it all to go. In the end, I'll just see how much I can eat. I'm going to eat until I can't eat anymore. So just page 8, which as I look at it, it is quesadillas, Italian, and the over 55 menu. I'll just take all of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to see your ID for that last part, because I mean, you don't look over 55, but you never can tell these days.
I don't have my ID with me, but my Blockbuster membership number was 178483.
You don't have to finish that. That automatically puts you in that 55 and over category. To drink, What would you like to do? Because that page does not have drinks, and you're
Oh,
gonna need a lot
that's
to
right.
wash that down.
Can I get a big jug of sweet iced tea that's so sweet the sugar is just solidified in the middle, and I have to use my fork to get my straw in there.
Yeah, that's a jug of diabetes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
And that British scene seems slightly American, though.
Yeah, I think we're all merging. What's happening?
Good to know you all are eating as unhealthy as we are.
Yeah.
It's finally time.
So we've come to what I think is my favourite part of the entire show, Brian.
Yes.
Yeah,
These are the.
Yeah,
go ahead.
So I got so excited. You know what I'm going to say. It's the thing I think has always been missing from improv: PowerPoint presentations. Woohoo! So here's how this will work. Brian will do a presentation about a topic from an American point of view. Then the British cast are going to do some long-form improvisation inspired by it, and then we'll flip over. So Brian, over to you for presentation fun.
Okay, I am going to share my screen. Sarah and I agreed on this topic. It started with pets, but now it is all wildlife, and I'm taking the very, very important question of Animals America. Who's really in charge here? And thank you to PowerPoint for having this as one of the suggested designs, so I didn't have to look for a picture of the dog. I appreciate that. Here's a disclaimer taken from Sarah. I don't have a pet. Didn't grow up with a pet. We had a cat for like 8 or 9 years, but my wife got sick of cat hair, so when he died, we didn't replace him. I almost saw my friend lose his leg when I was 9 because my neighbor had a ex-police dog. I've never hunted, never really fished. So I'm not, this is coming from the view of a guy who's not an animal guy. Americans spent $103 billion on pets last year. It's going up like 5% every year. And 2/3 of U.S. homes have pets. They're everywhere. And all of the loud barking dogs live on blocks that I live on. If my ex-neighbor Jess, who just moved, if you're watching this, yes, he annoyed us. I'm so glad. I'm not happy you moved. I'm happy he has a yard now. He didn't have a yard here, and he barked a lot. And all this pet stuff has brought about just a really concerning attitude towards pets, such as people thinking their dogs are smarter than people just because people annoy them, people generally being annoyed by people and wanting their cats more, actually assigning human relationships to pets. And yes, I know the animal helped you spiritually in a time of need, but you rescued them. There was paperwork involved, and you did it. You did it. So this is why I kind of see animals through the lens of the great American philosopher Gary Larson, the cartoonist of The Far Side, who used pets for comedy like this, because that's where we need them most. This was one of my favorites because if the aliens were coming, they would think the dogs were in charge. Because we may think they rescued us, but we're still picking up their poop. So, yeah, there we go. Sorry, Jeff, and any of you all who own pets. They're beautiful. They really are. And sometimes, sadly, some pet owners need to. Oh, I hope I'm sharing sound too. Hopefully, they're being reminded of this. Which, if it doesn't work, I will. Oh, don't worry. But it's Janine Garofalo saying you can love your pets, just don't love your pets.
Oh God.
Yes. But we don't just kind of have animals running around our house. We're also very outdoorsy as a people. I picked this meme because I don't get it. Do only people who hunt and fish laugh, Do you think we're not laughing? Do you think you need to do those things to laugh? Why is a picture of a crossbow and a thing that talks about fishing? I don't know. I don't get it. But it seemed to work. Sportsman by the numbers. That's the term they like to use. It's guys. It's really just a very sick game of hide and seek. It's not a sport. You're just trying to find them. They're just trying to live. And I'm no animal rights activist by any means, but you're not a sportsman, and it's also kind of sexist. So, more than 15 million Americans hunt and fish, and they generate. This is the one that blew me away: 185 million per day for the U.S. economy. And the first day of deer season is basically a holiday in several states. In Pennsylvania, where I live, it's the Monday after Thanksgiving, so all schools are closed pretty much, and a lot of businesses will also close. So it's really weird to me how they do that. And this is what a Bass Pro Shop looks like. Yeah, wow is right. It blew me away. But reality is they buy all this gear and they get out there and they try to find their animals, but they just want to go drink in the woods. They really just want to go drink in the woods, and saying they're hunting really is just an excuse to do that. So, those are animals. They are all over the place in America, and they don't always bring me joy. The end.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So now the British cast will come out and interpret that.
Good luck.
Hello, I'm the new head of the Parent Teacher Association, and before I start, what a cliffhanger! I knew this guy.
I'm on tenterhooks. What do you think he's going to say?
I think we're looking for a new school slogan.
Oh.
No? Yeah.
Do you think this is it? This is the message from our alien overlords.
Yes. Oh my god, it's happening.
Okay. Quick, bring in the dog. He'll need to talk to them.
Yes. The dog. The dog. The dog. there's the dog.
Thank you. The aliens are calling. We need you to talk to them on our behalf. Oh, good boy.
Okay. So
you're a good boy.
You're a good boy.
You are. Now what we need you to do is tell the aliens that we've been good boys, so they won't disintegrate us.
Yeah. Why? We gave you so many treats last night. Treats. We'll give you treats. Yes. Yes, we will. Here you go. Say nice things.
Let's go. Let's
yes,
the dog
that's
to
a good thumbs up. Yeah.
Right. Terry the tortoise. I'm not sure. Oh, Cedric the squirrel. I'm tempted. No, Deirdre, no, you mustn't. It's wrong. I can't believe this is a thing.
How's it coming along?
Well, ever since you recommended petplaymates.com, Patricia, I'm not sure about this.
Oh, Deirdre, you'll love it. It'll give you your new lease of life since your husband passed.
Well, I said I was prepared to try anything, but I'm just not sure. I mean, I can't even work out quite how that chinchilla's got into that pose.
Oh, well, maybe you'll find out if you up with him.
Oh, Patricia, I'm shocked.
Oh, Deirdre, it changed my life. I barely need the Zimmer frame anymore.
Up to the first date with the chinchilla. Right.
I have to admit, I'm not very experienced at this sort of thing.
Yeah, I can tell. It's all right. Look, I've done loads of these before. Just, be yourself.
You don't mind me saying you're awfully supple.
Thank you for noticing. Bit of collar.
Oh, I could show you a bit of surgical stocking if you like.
Oh, now you're talking my language. Go on then.
I feel very inexperienced.
Oh, that's got my fur right in a fuzz.
Oh my! Would you like to go into the straw with me?
Edit.
Yes.
All right, team, hustle up. It's the beginning of hunting season. We gotta annihilate these guys. You know, it's gotta be tough. We gotta survive.
Every
ideas?
year so far, the humans have beaten us, but this year,
Yeah.
it's our year.
Yeah. You know, me, skunk, you, raccoon, you, woodpecker, we've got it all sorted. No problem.
Yeah. So one of you bought guns this year, right?
The human hunters. Right. That woodpecker, getting it this year.
This bazooka is ready and loaded.
That's nice. Did you shine it?
Yeah, I did. It's amazing what a bit of brasso will do.
Oh, yeah. So you're going for that squirrel?
Yeah, I reckon.
He's been mocking you.
Oh my God! The number of the obscene hand gestures. I'm just not standing for it anymore, Ray.
Yeah. No. I mean, who knew they could do such things with their paws?
It's disgusting.
It is. Yeah, we need to put a stop to this. And, you know, your bazooka, my giant rifle. Just going to do it.
Edit.
Go fast.
My name is Mr. Tiddles, and I am not a people person.
Hi, Mr. Tiddles.
It's been like, I don't know what it is. I think my owner, Sandra, you know, I wonder sometimes, since I took her home from the shelter, you know, like, oh, maybe it will work out, but then she has all these kids, all this family, and it's always like, oh, Mr. Tiddles, it's time to pet, and I'm like, no, I just want some me time. And I've done the communication course. I hate to say it, but I've even resorted to violence at times, you know, quick scratch here, and then I got the water. Nobody understands me.
I think, have you tried leaving feces around? It's a bit extreme, but you've tried every other avenue.
Right, you're right. I guess it is the final step, isn't it? And if putting feces around the place doesn't work, then I don't know what I'll do.
You have to rescind your contract.
I have to return them back to the shelter.
Edit.
My heart will break.
And that's see.
Always end on feces. That's what we do.
And I think our late cat was also a cat who was not a people person.
There you go.
I think
Method
he would have sent us back if he had the choice.
Okay, now it's my time for presentation fun. How very, very exciting, everybody. This is where I try and remember how to do slideshows. This is the most exciting bit. Okay, British animals and wildlife. Again, we have some disclaimers. We just don't have any interesting ones. I suggested this topic and now I've realised this fact. So I've made it a bit more dramatic than perhaps the subject warrants. And here's another disclaimer. As always, there's going to be tea involved. If you're not a fan of tea, I'd just tune out now. Okay. Number one. Oh, this is a really scary one. Are you ready? Whoa! Oh, cows! Don't look in its eyes. Don't look directly in its eyes. I've done a bit of research about cows. I grew up in the countryside, so I'm quite familiar with cows. But I have researched cows. I'm not bragging, but I do know how to use Google quite well. Here we go. The danger of cows is when they stampede. Only around 15 people have been injured by this in the last 15 years in Britain, but many others have been scared. It's less than one person a year. It's that scary. This mainly happens when dog walkers pass through the cow's field, so you should always keep your dog on a lead when they're nearby. That's not really correct, because actually sometimes they'll stampede if they see a dog. So whether they're on a lead or not is kind of irrelevant. If anything, you're more captive if you've got the dog on a lead. I do know one person who once was mildly scared by a cow. So they're frightening. I'll tell you what's worse than that. Sheep. I know. Check that sheep out. I've actually got issues with sheep. I've got problems with sheep.
Oh no.
And my problems are threefold. Okay. So number one, sheep tend to go the wrong way up. I was telling Dan about this yesterday, so he'll already be aware of this. I grew up in the country, like I said, and one of my jobs when I was a teenager was to go into a field every morning before school and look for the pregnant sheep and turn them over because the field was on a hill. So if you didn't do that, they're pregnant, they can't turn themselves over, so they will die. That's not the kind of job you want as a teenager, is it? Like, you want to work in a pub or something cool. You don't want to be turning sheep over. The second one is the eyes. There's something about, like, when they're lambs or when they're young sheep, there's still like that air of possibility. There's some kind of life in their eyes. It's like a metaphor for life, isn't it? And like, as soon as they become middle-aged, there's nothing there. Like, it's very scary to look in their eyes. And then the third one is that they can get waterlogged. And they get really, really heavy. I don't know if you've ever tried to pull a sheep out of anywhere, but it's very unpleasant. I went for a walk fairly recently in the village that I grew up in, and as I was walking along, it just so happened that a sheep was getting closer and closer to, which sounds wrong, but it is a river, what we call the dikes. And it was getting closer and closer to the dike, and it went in to have a drink and it fell straight in. And I was on my own. I was just thinking, I've got a bad back. There's no way I can pull this sheep out. But super weirdly, somebody I knew who was a builder and lived in a town about 10 miles away just so happened to be driving past in his van. So he got out and like pulled the sheep out basically, but it's not something anyone wants to do. Okay, that was a bit much, I know. I'm sorry if anybody's traumatized. Take a minute, have some tea. Okay, we're good. Okay. Next up, this is going to be terrifying. Deer! Oh my goodness! Check that out. Oh, I've never seen a deer in real life in Britain, I have to say. I did some research again. This is what I found. Deer can sometimes attack during the rutting season, though this is unrecorded. So essentially they could do a thing, but they probably don't because we don't know. I don't know. That's all I know about deer. Terrifying. But this one is worse. Ah! Snakes! Help! Check that out. Check it out. It's not a snake, it's a worm. It's a slow worm. That is its actual name. I'm not just being rude about it. Here are some things I found out about a slow worm. It's not a worm or a snake, but it's in fact a legless lizard. That's wrong, isn't it? Its identity is given away by its abilities to shed its tail and blink with its eyelids. Okay, right. Shed its tail is really wrong. But also, if it has eyelids, it's going to blink. It would be more wrong if it didn't blink, wouldn't it? Otherwise, why does it have eyelids? Okay. The tail will carry on moving even when it's been shed in order to distract the predator. I mean, seriously, that's like having your arm chopped off and you're still just waving as a distraction. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, we'll move on to nicer things. We're going to just have a very quick look at, I can't not mention this, famous British animals. I kind of did this for Brandon, who loves a corgi, and I know he's not here, but I'm sure he'll still appreciate this when he watches it. Corgis, of course. And then finally, most terrifying of all, brace yourselves. Oh, no! There's no words. The end. I'm sorry. Have a cup of tea. So, I hope American Girls you're suitably inspired by that, and let's see some long form.
All right, welcome to Plainsville. Everybody can gather here. The tour starts here. Plainsville Zoo. Just a disclaimer: we have no interesting animals here at the Plainsville Zoo. If you just follow me, this is a beetle.
Excuse me.
Just one beetle. It's in a. Yes, sir. You have a question?
I just say this is you're just holding all the animals. Not only do you not have interesting ones, they're right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's like, he's pretty chill. So I guess, yeah, we have more questions.
Yeah. Is that a domesticated cat you have with you?
Yeah, that's Miss Sprinkles. She is.
I have one of those at my house.
She originally was just. She really just kind of wandered onto the property and was here one night when we locked up. So that's a cat.
So are we gonna get to the farm part, or are we just gonna stay in your backyard? Because I can see your wife cooking dinner right now.
Oh, interesting fact. Even though we have both a Jersey cow and one of the Scottish Highlands with the bangs, I think they call them fringe. The burgers are beyond burgers.
Are you heating up a TV dinner in your house?
Yes, but that's neither here nor there, is it?
Well, I mean, as long as we're here, I want to see, at least something interesting. And I'm sorry.
Have you seen the beetle?
Yeah.
Same. I heard a rumor. It's unconfirmed, but I've heard that elk like to attack during Toyotathon.
Yeah, you got to be careful not getting too excited about Toyotas around here.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you love them, but just don't hide your enthusiasm a little bit.
Yeah, there's actually no recorded cases. No one's ever seen it happen, but that's what elk are most known for.
Yeah.
Brian, David, what are you doing?
What?
The Toyota at Timonium is offering 2 years with 0% financing. The Elks will be here any minute.
God damn it! I got to get over there.
No, I'm torn. I'm torn. I don't want to get killed, but also that's a good deal.
Yeah, I may have to go with you. My wife will be pissed if I risk my life for this. But the truth is that I need a really good sedan, and they're hard to come by.
I got a brain. My brain just went crazy. How about we go to the party store? We find an elk costume. You be the back, I'll be the front. We will blend in while also checking out the great deals that happen only during Toyotathon.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it.
Cut to the Toyotathon. No one else is going to have this idea. No. Wait.
Hey.
Are you guys
I always have to be the back,
too?
Jess.
It's just the way it happens. I have more of a structure for the elk face.
This one has heated seats.
I'm getting hot back here.
I feel like someone took our idea. Look, there's another elk over there, and I can't tell if it's a real one or if it's people inside.
They're going to be onto us.
Can you face the other elk, because it is rutting season, and I am going to get the rough end of that.
I'm gonna go pretend to have sex with that elk so we kind of fit in.
That seems untoward.
I know you're the new dog in this house, but I run shit here. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You're the alpha. I'll be the beta or the omega or whatever you need. Whatever you need.
Yeah, because you're just a dash hound, and I'm a corgi. Okay, corgis. we take over, and I've been here for about a year. My owner does anything that I tell them to.
Oh, that's great. Any crumbs you can throw my way? I mean, you're a corgi. Your butts float. I mean, have you seen that? Have you seen the video? I mean, you're obviously you know that your butts float, but it's so cute. Like I'm. What am I again? I don't even.
You're a little dash hound, but you're shaped
I'm
like
a
a hot dog. It's cute.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. We refer to ourselves as hot dog dogs.
Hot dog dogs. I like
hot
that.
dog dog. Yeah. But
tag out Jeff. Hello, I'm a British corgi, and I hear that you, an American corgi, are trying to ride my coattails. We are the famous dogs, not you.
That's what they tell you because you live in that big old house. But from what I hear on the streets is they don't really like you. They just have you for the pictures.
Listen. One of Queen Elizabeth's corgis is my neighbor's stepson's daughter's third cousin. I know people.
I know people too. I used to live on the New York streets before I got adopted.
Oh, do you know Spuds McKenzie or something like that?
Wow, you know Spuds?
Hey, it's Spuds over here. I'm right here and you're talking about me.
Oh, God, I thought you were dead. Is it like Beetlejuice, but you only have to say it once and he appears?
Yeah,
I was
he's
just
always
in the
around.
area and I thought I'd stop by and say hello.
He's always in the area. That's...
Oh, no.
Oh well. We've added more friends to our family. We have a British corgi and we have Spuds McKenzie, the famous Bud Light Spud. I just want you to know that the next door neighbors have a actual German Dachshund, so a Frankfurter dog, and it's very intimidating. I don't know if I can.
You guys want to? Maybe we can get him to join us, and we can go in the garbage. Look for Rubens.
I just got a text, and apparently Netflix wants a 12-episode series about us. We seem like a wacky band.
I'm stopping it there so we can trademark that idea, Brian, because I think that's going to make us the money.
It's trademark now because I said it on the internet.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're heading towards the last section of our show.
Oh.
We are going to do a living room format now, so we're going to split the cast and we're going to have a look at your suggestions of questions that you might have for either of our nations, and then we're going to do some long form based on our discussions. So could we get on, first of all, please, Brian, who's here, Julie, Dan, Vanessa and David. And let's see, do we have any audience suggestions of questions about our... Oh, that's amazing. Why do you still have a queen? British cast, I think this might be one for you.
Yeah.
The short answer, I'd say, for the tourism.
Yes.
Because we can't actually justify a monarchy.
Yeah. I mean, we tried getting rid of our monarchy about 350 years ago. It didn't go.
Didn't work too well.
Yeah.
No.
It seems like from an American perspective, people either there's three distinct heats: love them, hate them, just whatever. Like you don't kind of like them.
I have nothing against them, but I'm in the whatever camp. They seem fine. I feel like, well, I was gonna say Britain doesn't allow crazy far right figures to dominate, but I guess that's not the case. I used to think that.
I think
Time to change it.
I think there's something about inertia. Like as Brits, we're not so keen on rapid change.
We don't like change.
We don't like change, so it's just kind of inertia, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, hey.
Yeah, it's easier to let it happen.
Yeah.
Carry on than it is to go, I'd like something different. What would you like? No. I don't want to think.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking about someone who is 39th in line for the throne, and I just love that they still like are. And I googled it, and they're still keeping the list up to like the 50, and it's like, real. Stop at like 8. Can you just cut it at a reasonable number?
That's it. We go. We keep a monarchy around for tourism reasons, and we all kind of tolerate that. But there's the rest of the British aristocracy as well that are still there, hoarding all the wealth. When you start thinking about that, it's like, why the hell are we keeping any of those around?
So there was a this is actually a British thing that I'm aware of, and it is comedic, but there's a show where a guy, I forgot the name of the guy, but claims to be the 36th Beatle. Reminded me of that.
I mean, I met the 78th So Solid crew member once. Very niche joke. Get into some scenes.
I was just saying, I think we got enough. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What number are you?
56.
137.
Yeah, I'm kind of royal. What can I say?
Yeah, I don't need to like curtsy to you.
It would be nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you know, hierarchy. And yeah. So, how is it being so high up?
It's pretty good. Look, I noticed you didn't have tea and crumpets for me, and kind of a deal breaker.
Gosh, yeah, I'm not going to make some 110s, am I? Okay, I'm going to go and get tea and crumpets post haste, and I will be back. So,
Cool.
Yes, thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you.
Please, thank you.
Yo, 18 in the house, baby.
Oh, God.
You know why I love being 18? You know, I love being 18. Like, I'm just high enough that people think there's a sliver of a chance. You in the 50s, you're just getting the money. I'm actually getting some adulation here.
You are a wonderful specimen.
I am.
That I look up to.
I am.
Do you want some tea and crumpets?
Sure. I mean, that seems very basic. I guess that's what you people down in the, the higher numbers like. I would rather prefer steak and kidney pie and a bottle of lager.
Okay.
Edit. Yeah, so I was talking to John and Paul, and they say that they might let me carry on Ringo's drumsticks, and that'll boost me up into the low 20s.
Oh, that's amazing! That's absolutely amazing. Because if you do, then we could really go on tour and be like almost the Beatles.
Oh, I don't think they'd like that.
Well, the almost bit makes it kind of okay, doesn't it?
For copyright reasons, yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, I mean, I once bought Paul's old jacket, and I think that makes me like 29th in line.
Oh wow! I've never worn anything of Paul's.
Oh, it's amazing. I have to say, I haven't even washed it since.
Oh.
It's affected my accent and everything.
I did smell George's aftershave once. I think that counts.
Oh my God, that's practically like being in the top 5.
So what?
Oh, I'm Ringo Starr. You know that, don't you? Yes. Salute. Where's your salute? There we go.
Oh, you're so militaristic.
We were just talking about maybe we'd go on as the Almost Beatles.
Yeah, we were.
The Almost Beatles. What are you, a 3-legged car?
Well, people love that kind of thing nowadays, don't they? They love it.
You could be like, I don't know, a tribute band.
Oh.
Well, I suppose, but we are kind of like the band as well. We're the 28th and 29th Beatles.
Exactly.
28th and 29th, Beatles.
It wouldn't take much, and we'd be right there. We'd be the only ones left.
Now listen here, you trying to say that what we do is easy?
But no, not at all.
No, I'm just saying it was, for a while it looked as if it was going to be Stuart Sutcliffe, and then you came along.
You don't mention Stuart Sutcliffe. He is dead to me.
Very temperamental, aren't they, these musicians?
I know.
Look, it takes a lot to hit that one snare drum and that hi-hat.
Listen, we tried to get rid of it 350 years ago. I mean, why would we try again? We tried once, it didn't work. Let's just be, done with it.
I don't know what you're referring to, but if you want to go into more detail, I'm happy to hear it.
Talking about getting rid of people who wear socks or sandals. We tried that 350 years ago. They didn't listen to us. We're never going to convince anyone. Let's just stop trying. Why do you keep fighting this?
I really think that it's the downfall of our society, and something needs to be done. Eventually, people will just walk around bare feet.
But we fought this battle, David. We fought it valiantly. And now you want to bring it up again? You want to reopen all those old wounds?
I think it's important, yes.
No.
Don't get emotional.
Think of the tourism dollars.
Unseen. Oh, that was a poignant ending. Thank you. Let's get the rest of the cast on and explore one more question. There's a question here in the chat which really intrigues me, and I didn't even know this was a thing. So, American colleagues, this is over to you. Why don't Americans use kettles? Do you not use kettles?
Like a teapot on a stove?
Is
that the kettle?
They don't. My partner is American,
Yeah,
and
what?
I had to bring a kettle from the UK because he didn't have one, or what he had was so bad it just couldn't like boil anything. So yeah, an electric tea kettle. We didn't
Well, I have one that I have on my stove, and I light my stove, and that's how I do my water, but not an electric one.
So you don't generally have like a plug-in kettle?
No.
I have a Keurig.
What's that, Jeff?
A Keurig?
Yeah.
It's like I mean, you plug it heats up water and you have little pods of usually coffee, but I make tea with it. It's just a hot water.
It sounds like you're like Dr. Frankenstein, and you're trying to use pods.
It's alive.
I'm alive from coffee.
I honestly think we've broken Brendan. Look at his face. Like this is the worst thing we've ever heard.
I don't understand the Keurig thing. So
No.
I know espresso makers, and you have a shot of that, but you just put the tea bag there.
It's like
So
a
you
cup.
so they have little Keurig cups which have one serving of coffee or tea in them, and you place it in the thing, you close it down, and then it filters the water, and it pours out once. You can do like 8 ounces, 10 ounces, 16 ounces, 12 ounces, whatever. But I usually just use a tea bag and don't put the little cup in, and just it heats up hot, makes water like 200 degrees, and then it pours it into my cup, and then I have tea.
So if you had friends round for tea, you'd need like 10 individual
You have to do it one at a time rather than have a kettle and pour the water.
Yeah.
But see, my teapot on my stove is pretty big. It could hold like a couple cups of water.
But Jess, it just feels like you feels like you're from the medieval period. It's gotta be honest.
No, that's really what it is. It's like the old school method, It's like we have to stand around and watch it boil.
There's a metaphor there somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah. No, that's the one thing you don't do with the kettle. You don't watch it. It will never boil.
When I hear kettle, I think of like those big like cast iron things that cowboys cook over like fires with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never thought of an electric.
Before we get too triggered, should we see some scenes about this?
Why not?
Let's do it.
Why not?
So this is called an oven. And what you do is it's like a tiny oven, and you put it on the side of your worktop, and you can cook one piece of bread in it every hour.
Right. 'Cause
Yes.
where I'm from, I just put bread over a fire in my yard for hours.
Oh, well, this is the modern way. This is how the modern people do it. We put it in the oven, and then it makes the toast.
Right, and what if I have 10 friends over? Then we'd be making individual.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. That would be a long process. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I offer you anything else whilst you're here? Would you perhaps like a beverage?
Yeah, sure. Do you have coffee?
I do have coffee. I'm going to have to ask you not to look at the pot whilst I'm making it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is awkward. I also want a cup of coffee. We're going to have to choose which of us gets the coffee.
Right.
Yes.
Or we could both cover our eyes.
Yes.
You know the shape of your room. You know where
That's
stuff
true.
is.
I can't help thinking it would be a health and safety nightmare, but I'm British and polite, so I'm going to do it. Oh, sweet Jesus, it burns. Oh. Here's your coffee.
You didn't say when I could stop looking.
Edit.
See.
Come close. So now, I have it. I went over the border. I've got it specially for you. Are you ready?
What sorcery is that? I've never seen it in my life.
Well, it, as you can tell, it is quite a used. I believe it is called a kettle. And Quest is the brand, I think, or maybe it's its name. Quest.
I'm freaking out, man. I'm
It's
freaking
fine.
out.
I will open the lid. Maybe we'll see some secrets inside. Oh, it's lime scale. Oh.
Well, that has been through some things.
I've seen so many things. It must be important to them.
It has to be important.
They had so many over the border. I couldn't quite believe it. But this one I thought was special. It's Quest.
Tag keep Vanessa. Keep Fiona. Yes, you are here for your witch trial. I hear you've brought sorcery to our lands.
Indeed, I'm very happy to be here. I found it. The quest of item.
Don't make me look directly at it. You know the rules.
Oh, but the lid of the precious lime scale.
Oh, I want to look at the lime scale so very, very much. Oh, open the void. Open it. Oh,
the filter of doom, the yellow. Enough, you can't have it. It's mine. The precious lime scale, it gives me something.
Okay. I'll swap you it for a toaster.
Mythical, legendary toaster. You can do 2 slices of bread within at least 2 to 5 minutes.
Yes, at once. You can have 2 friends to your house. How do you feel about that?
I actually don't have any friends, but maybe now I have capacity for 2 at my house. This is amazing. Okay, I will give you the quest kettle.
And I shall give you the toaster.
Edit. Oh, I'm 7th in line for toast from Jeff. Is there any way I can jump the queue, Jeff?
No, it's a busy day. Everybody wants extra dark toast too, so each individual one is going to take the full. It's not 3 to 5 minutes. They're all 5.5 minutes.
Why did you invite so many of us over?
After the last time, I didn't think everybody would come back. Quite honestly, but we're just we still have about 4 minutes on the first piece of toast. So
Oh, I'm number 3. I just can't.
Lucky.
I know. I've been here for 4 hours. So
Well,
you have a
it
long
does. It does take a long time to warm up the toaster too. So
Yeah, he didn't even have it plugged in when we got here.
Oh,
It was in the
Jeff,
closet.
amateur hour.
I didn't think all 6 of you would show up. I didn't. Can I offer you a glass of ice water?
That would be lovely. Yes.
Okay, let me just fill up the ice trays real quick. And then...
See.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's get the whole cast back on. Oh, I need a cup of tea after that. I don't mind telling you. Well, thank you so much. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. You'll be able to catch us again on a monthly basis at Highwire, and we'll pop the links in the chat at some point. But for now, just to say thank you and good morrow to thou.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Bye. Have a wonderful day tomorrow.
Neither, let's call the whole thing off. Yes, you like potato, and I like potato. You like tomato, I like tomato. Potato, tomato, tomato. Let's go.